Hi, Seekers. Welcome to Madness Life. If you're new here, please subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button. And if you'd like to become a member, the link's in the description. Oh, my God. Is Foodie on one or what? My God, I get back home and I'm like, what's happening? We got to catch up, people. So, hi, Tinkerbell. So, a notification is probably going to take forever. And I know people are going to roll in and go, what's going on? What's happening? Okay, I'll wait just a minute. Now, I'm starting to get laryngitis, so there's that. I am. I can feel it. Probably going to have no voice tomorrow. It's fine. People will thank me, I'm sure. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Gather in, gather in. I have a feeling she might delete this. I haven't even watched it. Her defamatory claims. She's pissed. The closer we get to traveling, the more nutty she's getting. And people are like, oh, she's just doing that so she can have a bigger paycheck. And I'm like, dude, she won't even see this paycheck for a month. She's literally in a bad mood. Literally, she is off the rails, people. You guys, can you imagine sitting out there in a country you know nothing about and day by day just thinking and thinking instead of living? Oh my God, what a nightmare that would be. Go home. He don't want you. Just go home. You can't take a hint. Can you take a tack hammer to the head? Because you can't take a hint. All comedy, by the way. She knows it's going to hurt and she's going to be miserable. Yeah. She doesn't want to travel, in my opinion. No. He's making her. He's never around. No. Did you notice all her lives or videos say alone again? Oh, she's manipulating Salah. I want to get into this one because I feel like she'll delete it. She just put it up like an hour ago. It only got 1,600 views. Honey, I get that when I end my live. What's happening to your channel? What's happening to your life? Oh my God, this is nuts. Okay, we got her hair falling. I was out in the wind. I've been out walking. I had to walk all over the place. It was fabulous. Hello, Leon. You haven't missed a shit yet, but we're getting into it right now. So anyway, let's do thumbs up. Let's get into it. I want to see how this is going. I talked all morning. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, yeah. Just crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. All right, let's check our volume. Okay, it's all the way up. Well, I understand she needs content for vacation pay, but she don't get paid for a month with this content. This content is useless. She will not get paid till next month. She's mad at Salah. I think they're leaving in 2 days when she gets paid. I think they're going on vacation and she don't want to go. I don't think she wants to go. Yeah, she only knows how to rage or eat. And she rage eats too, by the way. Hello, Foodie Beauties.
Hey there, Beezers.
No.
What?
Stop.
Do
Nope.
Hey.
Nope. Nope.
So I hope you have your pearls ready to be clutched because this is going to be this kind of video.
I think if I were you, instead of worrying about who's clutching whose pearls, and by the way, I love that you work for reaction channels now. You literally work for us. I love that. Listen, we have taken a whole new road with your channel. You work for us. All you do is answer our reactions. I love that for you. But anyway, instead of worrying about who's clutching their pearls, you might want to put some some ice bags under your eyes, darling.
And when it comes to my pet care, people like to clutch their pearls over every...
No, we ain't clutching our pearls. We're just proving that once again, you're a shitty pet owner. Big deal. What's clutching? We're not clutching our pearls. You just proved to us that you're a shitty pet owner once again.
Little thing.
Every little thing, like my cat being miserable, and I locked her in a room so I don't have to listen to her crying. You mean like that? Whatevs.
And that's what I'm going to discuss today. I'm going to tell you the full history story.
Tell us you have nothing going on in your life except for going over the same bullshit every freaking week. Come on, tell us you have no life to live without telling us you have no life to live. Oh my God, she thinks this is like juicy or something. No, it's expected. Your treatment of animals is expected. Let me clean you up, sweetheart. There we go. Oh, better. Anyway, so as you were saying, same shit, different day.
Story about Julia, and then I'm not going to talk about it anymore.
Oh, sure, Jan.
So basically what's going on is I'm now being accused of being an animal abuser because...
Call it what you want. Why are you putting up FFG again? That's not even what she looks like. Look at you. Do you see it? What?
As my cat has not been spayed yet, and she has been given 2 times.
Do you want to know what FFG probably looks like right now, Foodie? Let me show you. Let me show you, darling. I'm going to show you what she probably looks like right now. She got rid of all her chins, by the way. Hold on. There was, yeah, here we go. Anna Nicole's channel. Anna Nicole. If you're not subscribed to Anna Nicole, please do. I don't know who she is, but this was a good video. So let's go, and I'll show you what she probably looks like now.
Or, well, I should say she loves the food in my city.
And that's what you look like. Boom. Next. Oh, not this one yet. Not ragey red lips yet. This one's new.
2 times. Not once or 3 times. It's 2 times. I don't know what they call it. A progestin shot.
It's called Depo. It's a Depo shot. You don't even know what you injected your cat with? Wow. I would have researched the shit out of that, and then you would have found out they do not recommend actually more than once because it can cause cancer. So that's probably why you went to somebody new, because they probably wouldn't do it a second time. So there's that.
It's a hormone shot to keep her out of heat for several months.
We're well aware it's progesterone. We're absolutely aware. Those of us with intelligence are well aware.
First shot lasted almost a year.
No, it didn't. If you go and look it up, it lasts 3 to 6 weeks. So what happened is it got her through her heat, and then she cycled like normal. So 6 months later, she cycled again, and you're absolutely lazy for not getting her fixed. But whatever. It's your cat. Don't care. You just lost more beezers, by the way.
Exactly. So yeah, they can last several months. The first one was administered by a different veterinarian. This one, a different one. 2 different veterinarians. But if you're going to call me an animal abuser...
Okay, so here's where your common sense or street smarts don't ever kick in, which is so entertaining for us. Why would you go to 2 different veterinarians? Answer that question. I know you're clutching your pearls because once you find a veterinarian, you want to trust them. It's kind of like when you get a pediatrician. You're not going to just keep jumping to pediatrician because you wouldn't know anything about that. But anyway, when you get a veterinarian, you stick with your veterinarian. I drive a half hour to my veterinarian because I trust him with my animals. He knows my animals. Why would you bounce around? Ask yourself that. That's probably because the first veterinarian said this is the only time he's going to give her that shot. So that's what you do. You bounce around to get what you want. It's called oppositional defiant disorder, or ODD. 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 Yes, ma'am. I believe you're odd.
For getting her this shot, then you're also calling the veterinarian an animal abuser.
No. What we're going to call the veterinarian is clueless. He probably has no idea he just injected her with a shot she's already had. Why wouldn't you go back to the original veterinarian? Why wouldn't you schedule her to be fixed? Makes no sense.
Which I can guarantee you 100%, they're not in the profession to abuse animals. You would need to call them that logically because...
No, you are the owner. You are the owner. That's like when you go in for your rotted teeth, right? We can't blame the dentist for your rotted teeth, which you probably would and ask for a refund. But it's up to you to take care of your teeth.
Because they're the ones who actually gave the shot.
But why didn't you have the original veterinarian that gave her a shot? Give her another shot. I'll bet he said no, so you went to someone else. You see how that works?
And actually, when we first brought Julia to the vet when she went into heat to see about getting her fixed, which we did do, the vet was the one who suggested the shot for now because...
One shot for now. And suggested she get fixed. You got the shot, you refused to fix her, and you went to a new vet and started all over. Am I getting warm?
She needed other treatments that he wanted performed before
Oh, like vaccinations? Before she can be fixed? Yeah.
she could be fixed.
Absolutely.
So here's the story. We got Julia from someone Salah knew.
So the person he knew said, hey, there's a beautiful long-haired gray cat over there, over there by the carnival running around with her other kittens. They don't sell cats. They're running rampant on the streets. Nobody is picking them up and making pets out of them. That's the Western world. You pick that cat up off the streets.
And that person that Salah knew got them from somebody they knew. And
oh, so now we're going to have a new story. So this cat's been passed around like garbage. Lovely. No, it wasn't. She picked it up on the streets. It's never been vaxxed or fixed.
had to leave the country. So they were looking to...
They had to leave the country. You mean like when you gave your cats away because you had to leave the country. So you're making those people look like good people so you don't look like a bad person. Got it. Man, I tell you, I was born in the morning, but I wasn't born this morning.
Home Julia. Julia was never theirs. They had other cats to take care of. So...
Julia was never theirs. What?
That person wasn't really sure about her whole history, about her exact age and everything like that.
What? What? Are you guys buying this? What are you having? Like a sugar fever dream? What's happening to you? I'm so glad you work for us reaction channels now. This is great.
So we weren't sure about her exact age. It was just an estimate. I can't even remember now what it
because you can't remember lies.
was, but she was pretty young. But that wasn't 100% certain. That was just an estimate to tell you.
Because you snatched her off the mom's teat. The kitty cat mom teat. That's why. You didn't know how old she was.
You guys, whatever. So she went into heat.
Yeah, Salah probably told her, I got you a kitty cat. It cost a couple $1,000, but she's beautiful. Right? And he skimmed the money, picked it up off the streets, brought it home. She can't look at the camera because it's all BS.
The first time. And so we brought her to the vet almost right away.
Almost right away. No, you didn't. You took her to get her nails trimmed and you videoed it. Or you went to a pet shop like a PetSmart to get her nails trimmed by a tech. That's it. A grooming place.
The vet examined her as a good veterinarian would do.
Like the one that examined BBJ and then basically said she was neglected, like that.
And saw that she had like a skin condition we had no idea about, that he wanted to be fixed up first.
So what'd you do, bathe her at home? I've never seen that cat bathe.
So we had to take her where she gets her nails trimmed, get her a couple of these, the special shampoo to wash her skin.
It's called fleas. Sand fleas. Isn't it? Is that what you're talking about? Because she'd be missing hair if she had a skin infection. So I'm going to guess she had fleas. Got it. Flea dip. She had a flea dip. At a groomer's, not a vet's.
Skin, and that would have to clear up before she could be vaccinated.
You don't have to clear up fleas to get vaccinated.
So then
Oh my God, was it ringworm? What? Oh my God, don't say it.
we had to get her vaccinated, and then we had to arrange to get her fixed. But we thought, you know, even the vet said there's no rush because
No, let's just go with what you thought, not what the vet said. No rush.
she has this vaccine that can last up to a year, and it did not.
That's not a vaccine, it's a depot shot. It's progesterone.
Not a year. He said actually 10 months. This actually lasted almost a year. So
No, it didn't. Look it up, Foodie. Google's your friend. In fact, they pay your paycheck.
usually it's about between 7 to 10 months, but it can last longer. So we just weren't really
No, you were more interested in takeout food.
keeping track, I guess, of the exact date of when it would wear off. Another note is actually he didn't want to give her the vaccine while she was in heat because
It's not a vaccine.
whenever she was in heat, she was under more stress and just more, you know, tired and everything like that. So he wanted to wait until after her cycle was over.
You should have wrote this down and then Googled all the stuff you're saying. Because the math ain't mathing. The time changes, her age changes. I mean, BBJ at one point was 17 years old, and then 6 months later, she's 21. Like, she can't keep track of her lies, because you can't keep track of lies.
She was no longer in heat because this injection would have put her out of heat within 3 days.
Like, even when you're a mom of a child and the baby has to get vaccinations, you have a card. How come you didn't have a card with all this written on if she went to the vet? When you go to the vet, they give you a card. They write things down. You show your proof. Show it on camera. So here's when she went in. Here's her approximate age. It's all on the card, Foodie. That's why I know you went to a groomer.
So it's like almost like a form of birth control, which even humans take. All right. So
Because humans don't generally get fixed when they're young. Oh my God. Like, I feel like I'm living in a freaking fever dream myself.
again, if it was animal abuse,
It's neglect. Neglect is abuse. If you make any animal suffer under any condition that you could fix, by fixing her, yes, ma'am.
the doctor would be responsible for the animal abuse.
But you've already switched doctors. So what did he tell you that you didn't want to hear? That she needs to be fixed.
Because they're the one who recommended it to us in the first place.
They recommended you get her fixed. And you ignored it. And you went to a new doctor and got her another shot.
While we took care of her other health issues.
You never discussed one health issue she ever had. But yet we know your entire health issues. Make that make sense.
To say for a creator,
Oh, good. Here's where she works for us.
you know who it is, to constantly make content on the basis that we abuse our animals.
She's talking about BBJ, and she has all the paperwork and the proof.
Is full defamation.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. The fact that you gave BBJ away, actually, the fact that you were going to euthanize her and then you gave her away to a stranger, that's where you lost your money. Right there. All the people that love their animals walked away. And you had a bunch more walk away because they were asking you questions and you insulted them, which is your subscribers. You insulted them and they got upset and they walked away. And it's going to keep happening. As long as you're defiant, it's going to keep happening because you're involving animals.
Full defamation. And
You might want to go back to Canada and try to prove that.
I might be in Kuwait now, but this person better hope.
Oh, here we go, threatening a person on social media again. In real life. Really? Really? How come you can't let this go?
Better hope that I don't follow through with a defamation case.
You won't. You didn't even follow through with a man physically abusing you. You didn't even follow through.
in the future. You can laugh now, but all of it on my side,
Oh, honey, I'd get a passport just to go watch that court case. I ain't laughing. I'm like, let's do it.
all of it's documented
Yes,
on
it is, and you will lose.
their channel. Like they have these streams and all these videos. And even if they take them down, the internet's forever, right? So
You see that baby fly in my house? This baby fly is wreaking havoc on my life.
anyway, because that's what it is. It's pure defamation. Even accusing me of animal abuse with BBJ.
It's documented.
I have those files from the animal
You still have not proven any vet records of BBJ for all the problems she had. Bloop.
control who are responsible for animal abuse cases on my side. They've always left our
Oh, FFG's definitely sitting at work laughing her ass off. She's probably playing it on her speaker so everybody in the lunchroom can listen to this nonsense.
premises without any account, without deeming any abuse or neglect.
Can you believe we do this all the time? It's been 2 years. Yeah, all the vet bills are on the community posts. What, who, where, what? This is not even going to whistle her in. She's obsessed with FFG. Obsessed.
At all. So that's it.
That's it. That's it. You've been crying all night? Because now you got double puff going on under the eyes. I mean, I'm 59 and I got bags under my eyes, but girl, you're 40. My skin was perfect at 40. I didn't have any bags. You've been crying all night? Looks like it.
That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not revisiting old
Oh my God, this is the 10th time you're not going to revisit this, yet here we are.
drama. There's just no way. So back to Julia. So it was the vet who actually suggested.
Can you imagine going, I'm going to make a video about this because it's driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts. I'm going to make a video about this. I'm going to sit down and make a video. Ma'am, why don't you just sit on something for a night instead of doing this? I don't understand. I mean, literally, people were upset with you over, Julia, you didn't have to tell us anything. You could have just stayed hiding in the gym downstairs until her heat was over. But no, you have to do this, and you have to get people upset, and then you have to rage at them, and you work for the reaction channels now. That's where we're at today, people.
This while we could take care of the other issues for Julia. Actually, as a side note, I just want to say,
Oh God, a side note. How do we have a side note?
all of this is not really anyone's business.
You make it everyone's business. You put it on public YouTube. 103,000 subscribers, and nobody's allowed to have a problem with any of it. Got it.
take care of my pet. If my pet, she's being well fed,
You think they have to be fed to be loved, because that's your story. They also have to be, oh my, no, you know what? No, nope.
spoiled with love.
She actually thinks that this is, like she's grandstanding. Who puts this shit in her head? Yo, mama, stop. Quit trolling her and telling her this is a good idea. Okay, so Gulfport Pondu said, the hilarious thing is she actually thinks that a passport is a flex. I know! Honest to God. You have a passport for like 10 years. Oh my God.
And she's very comfortable here.
Okay, good. I'm glad you asked her. And every time she's staring out the window, wishing she was back on the streets, you can try to convince us. Honestly, you don't even have a cat tower for this cat.
Like, if she was out on the streets of Kuwait in the heat with no...
She's used to it. So are all the other stray cats. So you're out there feeding those stray cats treats and food, and you're not worried about them out there in the heat? How does this make sense?
food, shelter, water. Come on, you know?
So what is she going to do with all the other cats out there? If she has empathy for one, why doesn't she have empathy for all of them? She don't even take food to the camels when she goes to see them. Oh my God.
So,
No, she's got like some vampire filter on. that makes her shimmer in the light, like just puts full on a white out on her.
There's just this person who has to keep twisting things, making me out to be a villain so they continue to have content. Anyways.
That's exactly what you're doing. You are making her out to be a villain, the one that took your cat to the vet and stood there and watched 4 people hold her down while they cut the claws out of her paws that grew into them with big holes left behind while your cat screamed, right? And, what? She couldn't hear because her ears were so full of gunk. All of that is on record. I mean, are you literally trying to flush your toilet or flush your channel right now? Because that's all I'm hearing.
Meanwhile, they smoke.
You smoke, he smokes, right there in that apartment with that cat.
All the time, hotboxing their animals.
So do you. You smoke a shisha for over an hour right there with that cat. Next.
With their cigarette smoke. So
do you. We seen the lighter. We're well aware that if Salah smokes cigarettes, so will you. You're like the Shanny to the Rev.
Yes, I do smoke shisha once in a while.
And cigarettes. And vape.
But I'm not here accusing people of animal abuse.
Well, apparently you are.
Fine. So I guess we just
and she don't even open the windows because there's no screens. We seen the vents above her head.
Didn't really keep track of like how long the vaccine was lasting. She did end up going in heat again.
It's not a vaccine. It is a depot shot for the last time. A vaccine guards your animal against leukemia. There's DPPT. There are so many. And rabies, blah, blah, blah. You don't even know what a vaccination is. It's a series that protects your cat. Remember Timpet and wasn't vaccinated and died from leukemia right in the bedroom pretty much? So what?
And I think what triggered it was me having the scent of those male cats on me from downstairs because she was really into.
So that was your fault. It's your responsibility to keep track of the dates. And if you can't do that, then you are neglecting your animal. This is actually like textbook animal care.
To the scent, and she went into heat like the next day.
Well, she wouldn't have if she'd been fixed. She wouldn't even bothered with the smell. It's kind of like when Salah reached out to you and you went in heat, jumped on a plane and moved to Kuwait. Just for a Frankenween. I got the Frankenween. It's like this. There's the side profile. Frankenween. Disappointing.
So we are traveling very soon. I don't feel comfortable with getting her fixed without me being here too.
Well, I thought she's being boarded. Why can't she be boarded while she's recovering? Why not? It's not that big a deal. They put a little cone on their head and they heal on their own. So you'll never get her fixed.
Care for her and to keep an eye on her.
It looks like a chewed up dog toy. Xena juice. Yes, it does.
So basically,
right, cancel the trip.
We made the decision to go back to another vet and another pet clinic and say,
Still questioning why she went to a vet and now you've switched her to another vet. I'm telling you, it's because they wouldn't inject her twice and she demanded it. Wow. This actually makes her look worse. Oh my God. Could she look any worse?
Can we get her another shot for now? And the vet said yes, but this will be the last one. Usually 2 is like the max.
No, they probably said 1. And that's what the first vet told you. So you went to a new vet and pretended like she never had one. Bloop.
Recommended, just to prevent problems.
Yeah, after the jab, they had 6 weeks to get her spayed, and they didn't do it.
Future that the hormones could cause. So seeing that we don't really have another choice because
Yes, I do know that BBJ was fixed. She had just been fixed when she got BBJ, Jules, that was her name, Jules, from the animal shelter. Yes. All animal shelters will spade and neuter animals before you can adopt them because they know there's irresponsible owners out there. And then the population goes crazy. So, yeah, she's just one of those owners.
we don't have the time. I know people will say, well, that's not an excuse not to get your pet. Not getting them fixed is not.
You had 9 months. Just like when you got home from Kuwait, you had 4 or 3.5 weeks to take Julia into, or BBJ in to get her nails trimmed and taken out of the pads of her feet. But no, you let her run around in pain, knowing that they had grown into her paws. Let that sink in.
Not a medical emergency, okay? Like, we have these tickets bought, we have the hotel paid for.
Me, we, I.
We have everything, and we will
We.
lose money.
Oh, yeah, and she never went and got the pain meds after BBJ was spayed. She never went and picked them up. Yep.
On the plane tickets and everything. So, seeing as the vet said it was okay to get another shot, we got her another shot.
No, you went to a new vet. If you'd have went to the first vet, he would have said, I gave you 6 weeks with the shot and then to get her get her spayed. What's happened? I'm not giving her another shot. So you went to a new vet and pretended like she never had one.
And lo and behold, she's fine. She has like no symptoms of any side effects. She's back to her regular self. She's not lethargic or not eating or anything like that. Trust me, she's eating and she's running around, chasing flies and whatever else. So
why would you even be mentioning side effects? That doesn't make sense to me. Why would you even mention side effects? You having a guilty conscience that the new vet didn't know she'd already had one depot? So what were the side effects that could happen to her besides cancer from the depot shot? Interesting.
She's a happy cat. Anytime you've ever seen her on video, she's not cowering.
You said the same thing about BBJ. I don't want to hear that. Let a doctor decide if she's happy, not you.
In a corner.
You're trying to convince us you're happy eating sick amount of food.
She's not afraid. She's not emaciated. She's...
Oh my God. Everything's about food and weight with you. God, unbelievable. Can you even imagine your food addiction transferring to your animals? Now, I've seen it transfer to people's kids. And then their kids are obese because they eat the same diet their food addict parent eats. And then you got food addicts that think that their animals should be eating what they're eating. Oh my God, I can't. Transferring that to animals and kids is abuse. Sorry.
Could be in. Anytime I talk to her, she flops on her back and rolls over. You've seen that many times. Just like you've seen many times in my...
Oh my God. There's emotional love and bonding, and there is physical. That's where you take care of your animals through a veterinarian. There are 2 types of love. Just because you don't want to go to a diabetic clinic doesn't mean you should punish your cat from going to a veterinarian. This sounds scripted. You're probably reading something.
Previous streams and videos where BBJ was extremely happy.
She cried all the time. All the time. You talked about how her ears stunk and her breath stunk, but you did nothing. You didn't even investigate her ears and her mouth.
BBJ was extremely old, had a lot of
No, she's not. Leave her alone. They were all treatable.
Health problems that old cats have. So, I mean, yeah, like, Julia's fine.
Why are we doing this? Why are you constantly triggering animal lovers? Because you're mad at Salah? Or because you got to go on vacation and walk? What are you doing?
If you want to accuse me of being an animal abuser because...
Thank you. Hashtag what? Hashtag what, people?
My cat was in heat. That is just beyond ridiculous. And after this video, we're not even going to address anything ridiculous like
Yeah, she goes and medicates herself when she's sick and whiny, but not animals.
that. You can keep making your defamatory videos.
Amen.
I hope that they stack up, and I hope for
So do I. I will be there for that court date.
your sake that I never take action.
You won't ever take action. It's been 2 years. First thing a judge will say is, what made you wait? Oh, I was in Kuwait. Well, it looks like you were home twice. And both times you were home, you were going to stay there. I'm home for good. Get out of here.
On it, but we'll see, because
Who's going to meet me there? That courtroom will be full.
that's just ridiculous at this point. Like,
Listen, we'll be there all day with the character witnesses that FFG would be calling up. The vet techs, the veterinarian. You're going to look like a whole ass fool.
people are getting away with the most vile
You are. On this platform. You are.
things and actions, and saying and doing the most vile things to people in the community, and it's just like going too far. It's just being stretched too far. I get it.
Yeah, Chantal, the next time you have a health crisis, Salah you can roll over on your back and Salah will rub your tummy. You'll be just fine.
That I'm not the person that I was, and you don't have the content that
You're not the person you were. Okay.
you used to on,
She literally was saying the F-bombing. She was calling people the C word. Just because you deleted it doesn't mean it's not true. You're still the same, doll.
Guess what? People grow.
Yeah,
and
she's worse.
they change and go through phases in life. I'm not here for your entertainment.
No, you work for us now. Because everything we react to, you have to do this. Instead of vlogging your life and being a vlog channel, you are now a reactor. Ha ha! You work for the reaction channels now.
Like, in the way that my life is not going to just be your entertainment in the way that you think it is.
Obviously it is because you made this video. Thank you. Dance, monkey, dance. Dance, monkey, dance. And clap those cymbals. I need cymbals. I'm going to have to get some cymbals. She's definitely here for our entertainment now. Because all she cares about is the reactors now. She don't care about her subscribers. She don't care about her beezers. All she cares about is the reaction channels. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, I'm sorry that you can't profit off of my downward spiral over and over.
Oh, you're spiraling now? Oh, what? You mean because you're still eating crap when you've now been diagnosed with diabetes and have been put on insulin, which is the final frontier for diabetics, by the way, and you're eating ice cream cones on camera, donuts, all kinds of things you're not supposed to, medical misinformation, by the way, and wait a minute, what? This is a spiral? Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't notice. Hey, go to the diabetic clinic. Oh, that's right. You don't want to. You're not ready to give up yet. Got it.
And over like you could before, but...
Well, you're doing this with big crying puffy eyes, so what's up?
That doesn't mean that you can just invent BS like that.
There's a community post with all the vets findings of BBJ that was neglectful. It was called animal neglect. She could have had her ears cleaned out. She could have had her pretty little teeth clean, right? She could have had antibiotics for her kidneys, right? Right. She could have had her nails trimmed on time, right? Right. Nobody's invented shit. You admitted to all of it. All the clips are there.
Defamatory content that I'm an animal abuser because my cat is not spayed and was given an injection, hormonal.
Well, actually, you got the first hashtag Foodie Beauty animal abuser from the BBJ situation. So the fact you didn't double down for Julia, you make excuses for why you don't take care of her. It is what it is.
Injection to keep her out of heat for a while.
Why didn't you spay her? You guys make plenty of money, you said. Yeah, even Sam had to be shaved. Both cats had to be shaved. You can't even bother to brush an animal. But you insist on long-haired cats.
And yes, that is a good excuse to get her the injection because I don't want to have her have an operation, which is more major for cats to be...
Foodie, stop.
Female cats to be spayed.
So that means you're not going to get her spayed. So why are we going to do it when we get back and when we could have done it 6 months ago? So what you're saying is it's a major surgery and you don't want her to have it. Why'd you get a female cat? Nothing makes sense. If you weren't going to spay or neuter her, why did you get a female cat that goes in heat? That makes no sense.
Males and just take off and leave the country because I would worry about her.
Oh, sure, Jan. You worry about yourself. I don't even know how you're going to travel, to be honest.
You know,
my God, those videos are going to be so much whining.
Oh, like...
and a lot of heavy breathing.
My pets are very much loved.
We're talking about caring. Veterinary care. You do what they tell you to do. You don't even do what your doctors tell you to do. And this is a mental Olympics.
You've never seen otherwise in any of my videos. Julia has always...
So what, we don't see you kicking and hitting a cat? So that means you're not abusive? Neglect is abuse.
Always been happy. So...
I know she don't want to spend her takeout money on fixing that cat.
Yes. It's just something else to fake outrage over. And, you know, I've seen some creators, some reactors say that I'm
so glad you work for us. Thank you.
Stupid for bringing this to the internet. Why would I do that if I'm just going to be criticized for being an animal abuser? And you know, my answer to that is because I simply don't care what people think.
Then why are you making this video if you don't care what any of us think? Or your subscribers? Or your beezers? Just carry on, ma'am.
Think about it. I'm not an animal abuser. I'm not going to hide.
Think what you want. We can think what we want. You don't care what we think, remember? You just said it.
Actions that are not harmful just because
I knew there was something wrong with that back tooth. Somebody put the picture up on Twitter. That tooth in the back is a big black hole. Oh my God. You know you can get... Never mind.
Other people want to twist it and interpret it that way. You know, if the injection... The hormone...
Is she still talking? Hold on. Hold on. Everybody.
Hormonal injection was something that was so harmful for pets and was so... it was a form of animal abuse. The vets would not be administering it. You know?
Then why did the second vet you went to said this is the only shot he's willing to give her? So we're going to go to a third vet and when you come back and ignore her again? Are we going to pick another vet and pretend like she never had it? Well, you're playing with fire, I suppose.
There can be side effects just like with any medication. You get.
Ooh, why do we keep talking about these side effects? Interesting. I wouldn't give my animal anything if I could just spay her and end all her misery that she's going through. Why would I keep injecting her something with side effects? Whoa. No, thank you.
You give to someone or to your pets.
Because they don't want to even vaccinate her. And in order for her to get fixed, she has to be fully vaccinated. Yeah, she's still talking about it. She made sure she stretched it out.
But luckily, there's been no side effects.
Yeah, Leong, do that. Leong said, I'm going to go back and find the clip where she told us the vet would only give her one shot. They were sitting on the blue couch. And go find that. That'd be great. Any reaction channel interested? You can play that on a loop.
With Julia at all. So she's fine.
Oh, so she lived through it. Okay.
You can rage all you want.
Thank you.
Elsewhere about it. Again, but I'm so happy that you have those videos documenting your defamation.
We've got the animal neglect videos and the paperwork.
Thank you very much. If people want to clutch their pearls.
You're talking about your subscribers. You know, you being defiant like this is costing you your channel. Just vlog. Just vlog. It's embarrassing that you feel that the reaction channels are so important that you have to work for us now.
About that, the situation.
Even Amber Lynn is smarter than that.
Please do it elsewhere because I'm on.
You're not the CEO of this platform. We will do it here. So how about the next time you want to admit that you're a crappy pet owner, you go on members only. Thank you.
Honestly trying to rebuild an audience who is not.
Ooh, she's got to rebuild an audience that doesn't care about animals. Yay! Who's number one? Teardrop. Didn't Teardrop say that she had a dog that ate her kittens? Oh my God! Birds of a feather.
Negative all the time. Doesn't come on my streams to just, come up with all these things, cause drama, incite drama, and everything else. Like, I'm just over.
You're literally inciting drama. You're threatening FFG. Duh. Hello. Lay off the sugar. You're getting a little nutty.
Right. I'm just totally over it. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm done with that drama. It's just not, it's never ending. It's just always.
You said that 2 years ago. And here we are still threatening FFG over BBJ. That ship has sailed.
Something else. And the things are becoming more and more outrageous. So if you're going to call me an animal abuser, again.
Animal abuser!
Just emphasizing that you'll need to call the vet an animal abuser because.
Yeah, because he didn't know that you already gave Julia one of those depot shots. He didn't know. He didn't know that you went to a different vet and had that done. Yeah, he didn't know. So the fact that you took a chance after he told you he would only give her one shot and you went to another vet and got a second shot put in her. Yeah, that's frightening. That's frightening. Ha!
Because they're the ones who suggested it in the first place, and they're the ones who administered it.
A second vet that had no idea she'd already had one. Again.
I don't think that a veterinarian would administer animal abuse on their animals.
You would. You did.
On their patients. So that's just something that's like.
Can you imagine you just literally want something done that you will lie and it could cost you your pet's life or could have a side effect that could be detrimental to her life? Like, could you even imagine, like, if this vet doesn't do what you want, you're going to go to another one and then lie to him and act like you just got the cat and she's in heat, I don't know what to do. I read somewhere that there's a shot you could give her to help her with that. Like, could you imagine? I can imagine it. Yeah, can we get the name of that vet and we'll ask him ourselves if he's aware that Julia's already had one shot?
This person's audience is not logical. They don't think logically. They're just.
Your idea of logical is insane to me.
Hive-minded, pack-minded, and they're just
like, yeah, I take mine to the same vet. They've been going to the same vet. That, listen, when the dogs walk in the door, hey, Jaxie, hi, Tigsy, right? Every time. All the techs know them. Like, that's the only way I would ever feel comfortable. It scares the shit out of me to ever go to a new vet. That's insanity. I couldn't imagine just, like, treating your animal like you're not going to establish a system of healthcare for them. Well, of course, she don't either. She just runs to the emergency room, right? And then goes to a new clinic. She's going to have to go to a new emergency room if she has another. She treats her animals just like she treats herself. Look at you, Foodie. We're supposed to trust you with pet care. You can't even take care of yourself. Look at how much you've changed since your diabetic has become out of control. Like, right, you're spinning into a web. So you're going to blame it on mental health again? When you're supposed to be so happy with this man in Kuwait? And look what's happened to you. Like, seriously, this is absolute insanity.
Like a bunch of coyotes, like, rah, rah, rah. And they don't think for themselves.
She literally just, anybody with a brain cannot think for themselves. I think for my animals, I'll tell you that fucking much.
And unfortunately, that's what happens. You have these.
Speaking of what happens, I am going to demand that the vet take that thing off of Tig's eye. I'm going to demand it because it's just time for me. I just feel like it's time. So that's going to happen next month. I mean, it's like I look at him and I just I want that thing off his eye because I don't want it to cause problems with his sight. Like, how do you not think that way with your animals?
Wild, ridiculous accusations. And you can think what you want.
Thank you. So you're going to say that if anybody talks about this, that's defamatory, and you would sue them for defamation, but you just gave permission to say whatever we want because you don't care what we think about. Did you not just hear yourself giving permission for people to think what they want and say what they want because you don't care? Hold up. They're literally giving permission.
Ridiculous accusations. And
ridiculous accusations.
You can think what you want.
Okay.
When we get back, we have about maybe, I don't know, we're not going to wait like the full time like last time, but.
Yeah, you will. You'll be broke. You'll be broke when you get back. There's no money budgeted for this. If it is, you're going to eat it. It's going to be put back into your food budget. Oh, and God forbid you're going anywhere where they have THC, which is what I'm guessing. I am not guessing Morocco, none of that shit. I'm guessing straight back to Thailand because I'm going to tell you one thing. The only other thing that will allure her to somewhere is the THC. So wherever there's THC is where she's going. Because remember, she's spiraling. She just said it. So we know what that means. The food ain't getting it. The THC will.
I'd say after maybe...
No, Thailand has not abolished the THC yet.
5 or 6 months, we will...
Malaysia. Does Malaysia have recreational THC? Mm-hmm.
We get her spayed.
Morocco has lots of THC, Jack Spears. Hold up. Listen, she's transparent as saran wrap. Morocco. Oh, it's 1 R. 2 C's. Morocco, THC. Morocco is a major cannabis producer. Bum, ba, ba, ba. Bum, ba, ba, ba. All right, let's see if it's legal. It's illegal. It's not for recreation. Nope. Nope and nope. Nope, nope, nope. Wow. Nope, it's illegal. We're going to have to figure this shit out. She's only going where the THC is blowing in the wind, folks. Blowing in the wind. What about Malaysia? Illegal. Illegal. I'm guessing she's going back to Thailand. She's going to be parked right next to that 7-Eleven craving those cheesy sandwiches.
We won't let her go into another cycle. But because of the injection, there's no rush.
Yeah, but you don't go to another country and visit and do something illegal and end up in their jail. Now, if you can go to Thailand and sit there and smoke it out of a shisha in these little cafes, she's going back there. Trust that.
Oh, yeah. Should we have done it sooner this time?
Yeah.
Yes. I don't think she may not have gone and eat if she didn't smell the cats.
She would have went in heat. Absolutely.
But it was always a possibility. So maybe we should have got it done before we traveled, like way before. But even if we didn't get her spayed, it's not animal.
Just like you could have cut BBJ's nails the whole 3 weeks you were home, but you waited 4 days till you were flying back to Kuwait to give her away without even getting her nails cut. Whether you made the appointment or not, which we believe was end of life appointment, you had no plans on it. You planned on euthanizing her. The end.
Abuse. You can't go around saying that animals who are not spayed are abused animals or neglected. Like, it's just not the case. It's not it. Everyone has a different opinion on that. Some people are against.
Yeah, and guess what? You put it out there for public opinion. When you talked about it, you put it out for public opinion. You just don't like the public's opinion. And you even made your subscribers mad once again. When are you going to get it? You work for your subscribers and you work for the reaction channels. The end.
Against getting surgery for their animals, and that's their right. That's their right, you know? So
Then don't talk about how miserable she was on your public platform. You never even had to talk about it ever. You love this shit. That's why you do it. You love it. When you're angry and frustrated at yourself, you want everyone else to be in the same mood. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. I just feel bad for Julia. I really feel bad for Julia.
So unless the animal is being starved,
It ain't about food. The whole world ain't about food, Foodie.
shut away and actually
You did shut her away. You did shut her away.
neglected without food or water or love or attention for several days, you know what I mean?
If she was miserable, you put her in a room so you wouldn't have to listen to her cry in misery. That is neglectful. I'm sorry, but you don't understand it. I get it. Yeah, and the fact that you can order yourself Temu and Amazon, but you can't get your hamster a bigger cage where he can run around and play while he's locked in a room, that's neglectful too.
Just because you don't know what you're talking about. Like,
Well, wait a minute. You said we can think and say whatever we want. You don't care. But now we gotta shh. Yeah, I don't think so.
these accusations are so invalid and they're defamatory.
Don't you have like packing to do? Can we like vlog you packing? Because I can't wait to see the outfits. How come we can't like do vacation outfit try on or packing? What's this? What's all this?
And I know that this community where these reactors don't care about that. They just don't. That's exactly what they're aiming for. And
Are you reading my chat, Foodie, while you're laying in bed eating ice cream cones with diabetes? My chat is 656 strong, and not one of them is defending you. Not one. So you think it's just my opinion? You should start reading all the people commenting. All the people you've lost because of this.
if they're aiming at anything they can, hang on to or twist or...
You're the one hanging on to the BBJ stuff. FFG don't even bring BBJ up until you start your shit. It's you. You are the problem. Duh.
Whatever to make money, but it's...
Well, why would you even said, I wouldn't even do this if I didn't make money. So everybody else is supposed to not make money. You're supposed to make money with your bad behavior, but nobody can say anything about it. Nobody can disagree with your treatment of animals. Welcome to the world of public opinion. Public court. Welcome.
It's just not the case, and it can backfire. And what goes around comes around.
It has backfired on you. You have 2,000 views with 103,000 subscribers. If you'd have just stuck to vlogging your life and letting everybody just have fun with it, you wouldn't have lost so many people. But unfortunately, you have insulted religions, cultures, animal lovers, mothers, grandmothers. Oh my God, the list is long as my arm. Parents who have lost their children, parents who have been victim to school, pew-pews, and you have done it all. So here is the aftermath. There you go.
Definitely. So I would be careful about that if I were you.
I'd be careful if I were you. You start threatening channels, you're going to piss off a whole lot of subscribers to those channels. And trust me, their goal will be to fade you to black. That's how it works on YouTube. Everybody knows that. So I wouldn't be threatening people if I were you.
But other than that, yeah, I eventually told people about Julia. First, I was in the gym and the pool area. A mixture of reasons. I wanted to see the cat, a change of environment, but also I didn't want her meowing loudly on the camera. I didn't, want to have to keep talking.
So you abandoned her when she needed you. Is that what you're saying? Because I got to be honest, first of all, my pets would have been taken care of. I didn't go live when Jaxie had his teeth pulled. You know what I did? I put one of those hospital pads on my bed, and I went up there. He had pain meds and antibiotics and steroids, which I filled all the prescriptions. So what? It cost me $100 and some. So what? If it was to help him heal, I would have paid $1,000. Anyway, I took him upstairs and I laid him on that hospital pad. I covered him with his favorite llama blanket, and I didn't leave his side, and neither did Mr. Tiggs. We stayed with him. I even syringed water into his mouth so he could drink. So what? You stayed downstairs so she wouldn't cry on your live stream? Oh my God. You didn't even think like, I wonder if she's still crying. No, then you came upstairs and said, let's not wake her up, she'll cry. And you didn't even go in and check on her. So what? That's your love? I wouldn't want that kind of love.
Talking through that. And also, I knew what people were going to say, and I was right. So I just thought, just to avoid...
Oh, they would have said, why are you live streaming when you should be in there with her? You should be in there with her. You should ask a vet if there's anything you could give her for pain. Right? Not just the Depo shot, but they make medicine anti-inflammatory for cats. But no. Okay.
Avoid the headache. But then something switched, and I was like, I wanted to go back up to my apartment, and I was like...
Because you wanted an ice cream. You couldn't stop thinking about that ice cream cone. You told us. Not Julia. The ice cream cone.
Why am I staying here just because...
Because I'm going to hide and lie to my audience?
Why do I care what these people think? Why do I care? I'm not going to why am I not living the life how I want to just because...
Just because of this cat? Why am I not living the life I want to because of diabetes? Why am I not living the life I want to because of this man? Wow, it pretty much covers every aspect of your life.
Because of what people are going to think.
I know, she's a I, me.
Go ahead, call me an animal abuser, because there's zero
Animal abuser.
truth to it. So that's what clued in, and I said, I'm going upstairs, my cat's in heat, it is what it is, think what you want. And of course, right away...
We would have thought she was in pain. That's exactly what we would have thought.
Oh, she's an animal abuser. I knew it. That's why I was in the gym. But I don't care because it's not true.
No, because you knew you should have got her neutered. You knew it. That's what.
So if it's not true, you don't care about it. That's how it goes. And after this video, I'm not even going to talk about any of this anymore.
Yes, you will. The next time she goes in heat, you're going to hide.
If you come into my streams and you accuse me of being an animal abuser, I probably won't care, but you'll probably still be blocked by mods.
You'll be blocked. Because apparently Teardrop's dog ate some kittens, her kittens, and she's the one with the wrench. Oh my God.
So
everybody fill the chat next time. Hashtag, never mind.
Whatever.
We're going to make Teardrop real busy. She's going to block us all, by the way, before she even goes live.
I don't need that negativity.
There's no way she'll put her on members only chat because she only has like 4 members.
You don't have a business in my stream anyway.
I'm going to guess that's where Per Bees went. no, Purbees that was giving her money and gift of memberships. All of a sudden, she disappeared after the confession of putting another shot in Julia and her being in a bedroom with the door shut. I'm going to guess Purbees walked away. I would hope so.
Watching me, if you were, if you think I'm such a horrible person.
Yeah, we do.
So, but yeah, I would hurt myself before I ever did harm.
You already do hurt yourself. You have diabetes. You ate a box of donuts. You have diabetes. Oh, let's go to it. Hold on. I'm done listening to this dribble. Hold on. Here we go. Since she said she would hurt herself.
Hello.
Foodie Beauties.
Well, hello.
No.
Know that you
No.
have birthday.
No.
Didn't like a night.
No.
All right, so for my first meal, I'm having KFC.
Why are you breathing heavy just pointing at chicken?
Spicy fried chicken, 3 pieces, coleslaw.
Orange has said Purbees got in trouble for stealing and using their mom's credit card to super chat Foodie.
Jalapeno fries with all the jalapenos. And diet soda. And a wet nap, which I won't eat. So.
Lovely. Next. Oh my God. Whoa. What filter's this? What filter's this? What's going on? Oh my, what? This looks like Play-Doh. This looks like the round head filter. What's this? Another meal.
It's not a big meal. It's very small.
Then why would they give you a bag that size? Look at her looking to the side. Lies and pies and super sized fries. She's looking over there. They don't give you a bag that big for this. It's a little bag. They ain't gonna waste a bag.
But
Why does she look so different? Why does she look so different?
yeah.
This is weird.
What can I do? So I got the original burger, whatever you want to call it.
She's in a bad mood. She's rage eating her feelings. Wow. The shape of her face.
Oh,
Does the face... Oh, she don't have a face spank on. But does it really bring her... Whoa. I can't figure it out.
and the Diet Pepsi.
You're right. She don't have that thing that tightens right here. The sling.
Some tomato ketchup.
Now, I'm sure Salah's out again. He's never around anymore. He's over it. After Frankenweenie, everybody's seen his Frankenweenie. He's hiding. I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. I wouldn't either. I'd be like, I'm done, dude. Bye. Just like Nader did. After all the stuff came out about Nader, he peaced out. Of course, he's back, but nobody cares. He gets like 4 people in his freaking live stream. Oh, God. Do you think Foodie got his channel back for him? Like, told him how to do it? Because those 2 cucks have no idea. She's the only one that probably could have gave him the information how to get his channel back. So she's going to eat all this. So you'd rather harm your body than Julia? Okay, well, it looks like you're doing both successfully. I don't know why Julia has to suffer. So what else did she eat in a day? My God, oh my God! Wait, oh my God! What? Oh my God.
I'm still kind of hungry. What can I have?
Oh my God. Food is her faith. Forget it being more powerful. It is her faith. She prays. Listen. She took an oath to the Burger King. She took an oath to Ronald McDonald. She took an oath to the what's his name? Colonel Sanders. Whoa.
Maybe some noodles. I make really good noodles.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What?
I'll be right back. Okay.
Oh my God. That's that serving bowl.
Hey, here's the bonus noodles.
Oh my God. 11,000 milligrams of salt in those noodles. Well, that explains the puffy eyes, besides the crying. You did all this damage to yourself. Look at this. Wait a minute. We're going to speed this shit up. Watch this. Is she gonna knock this whole thing back? Oh my God, I'm here for it. Listen, we're going to mute it. And ready, set, go. La 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 la. Look at this. Can't even get enough on the fork. How many bites till the swallow? I ain't listening to this. That's mushy. That's that mushy chewing. Dude, you didn't even let him cool. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. 2 bites and a swallow. She didn't even let it cool. She can eat like a half a pack on 1 fork. Watch. Put it in your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Swallow. It's more like 3. I would never eat any of that shit. I don't eat ramen noodles. I can't stand any of it. It's nasty. It's nasty to me. It's just unnecessary sodium. Oh my gosh. I went out to lunch. I took some people out to lunch today, and I had a turkey Reuben. But I didn't really like it because it was smoked turkey, and it was way too smoked for me. So I didn't really like it. I ate like a half. I ate a half of the sandwich. And I was like, never mind, I'll make my own at home. But I had a meeting, so there was that. Pill Cosby says, I can't eat ramen since jail. Oh my gosh, she ate 10 packs in 2 days of these noodles. See, she cannot be left at home alone with food. Wow, is that all she ate, or is there more? Hold on. Let me put the speed back. Let's put the speed back. Normal. Okay. Let's see where we go. Is this all she ate? Was this she ate them all. She even put cream in them. Look. She made that nasty cream sauce. You know she put butter in it. She don't even play like that. All right. Let's see her trying to get all makeup up, hoping Salah will come back to her. Because this is Hot Wasabi, who broke down that All Alone live stream. I've really been enjoying Hot Wasabi. If you could sub up, that would be great. Let me show you Hot Wasabi's page. Doing a great job, by the way. I really like your content. I don't know who you are, but you came across my recommended, and I really, really do like your clips. Thank you.
Imagine that.
Hold on. I'm going to go all the way back. I had to get a picture. But I think that's copyrighted at the beginning, music, so we'll just go to here. Ugh. She was trying to look like a snack so he would come home, because you know how nutty she gets. I'm going to slow it down a little because it's pretty fast. I get it. Okay, there we go. Transitioning. I get it. All right. Let's just check this out real quick.
I hate wearing red lipstick because it always gets in my teeth.
Then don't wear it because we hate watching you suck on your trotters.
That's why I do that.
No, you do that because that's what you used to do because Nader liked it. Yeah, we know the history of you and your lipstick and sucking on your fingers.
Julia, by the way, she's not in heat anymore.
Oh my God, you got to keep bringing it up, even though you're never going to talk about it again.
Thank you, Alhamdulillah. We woke up this morning, went to check on her, and...
Went to check on her. So she's still closed into a room. Wow.
I have something in my eye.
Yeah, it's called too much makeup.
She wasn't like acting like in heat, so I was like, yes. And like the vet did say like 3 days and should be okay.
No, it would be hours. It would be hours with a depot.
We're gonna get her like fixed. Like
Oh God, we're still gonna talk about it.
the injection should last, like it lasted almost a year for us, the first one. So
No, it didn't.
there we go.
Well, if you didn't put eyeliner inside your eye with an old crayon that may or may not have bacteria in it or flake, you wouldn't have these problems. And it's not attractive, by the way.
What do I have in my eyeball? Crusty piece of mascara?
We can see the glue left over from your fake lashes.
Let me fix
It's just a beauty guru.
my eyeball. Do you guys like picking your mascara off?
No, I am not an animal. I don't pick at my body. I wash it. I wash my face. I wash mascara off.
I mean, the injection works for like a long time, so as long as it's done like before 6 months or whatever. So it is a vet. It's a doctor, obviously, if he's doing the surgery. But it wasn't a vet office. Like, it's like, here they have vet animal hospitals, which we took her to, like, for her appointments and vaccines and stuff. But then we went to a clinic to get the vet gave us a prescription to go to this clinic. Like, not like a clinic, but like, yeah, like a clinic or like, I don't know. I never seen these in the West. It's like, it was like a whole district. He's like, you go to the district where the animal stores are. So it's like they have animal supplies. They have they administer drugs that you need for the animal.
But you're really just trying to make this into something, aren't you? You just make shit up. Just stop. Just stop. I don't want to hear about this freaking heat, this lie about vets and clinics and pharmacists. No, it was a pharmacist, gave you a dose for the cat, never went to a vet, and that's what we believe. That is exactly what I believe. Total crap.
I have something in my eye, and it's like bugging me big time.
Aw, are you suffering? Aw, you'll be fine. Maybe Salah can lock you in the bathroom until you're over it.
And it won't get out.
Yeah, it's called karma.
Why did I bother putting makeup on?
I don't know, because you're trying to allure somebody. Or look alluring.
Chi.
That is not even attractive.
By the way, there's a lip. If I have time, I want to go to Sephora. If not, maybe I'll go in.
Oh my God, just give it up. You sit in an apartment all day, go to Sephora. Knock it off.
The prescriptions, and the prescriptions include those appointments. And I'm gonna.
Oh, at the diabetic clinic? Is that what we're talking about? Finally.
Which includes like, we already paid for the appointment and the prescriptions, and the prescriptions include those appointments. And I'm gonna go when I want to go. Okay.
Which means she doesn't want to. What she doesn't see, she can deny, right? And then she can say, I didn't know, because she refused to go to the diabetic classes.
That's what I'm gonna say. I'm alone day and night? Oh, I didn't
Yeah, you are.
know that. You must have like a
You're doing 4-hour live streams every single day, sometimes twice a day. This is exactly what you did when you lived in the villa and you were all alone. Duh, it's just part of who you are. Salah doesn't want any part of any of this anymore. The end.
magic ball where you can.
Ever since the mangled Frankenweenie, the whole world has seen it. Everybody knows what he got going on. Every time I even mention it, I get a flashback of that goofy looking thing.
See our lives. It's funny that he was here all day.
Was he? But he just doesn't want to stream with you anymore or make content with you anymore. Okay, Jan. Just like FFG's lumberjack. But when she's not live, They out there hanging on, but she has to video it to prove it. But you just have to say it, and it's the truth.
Doing anything special? Yeah, talking to you guys. No, my title was not Alone Day and Night. Do you know how to read? Yeah, rolling down hills is fun. I don't think I would do it now, but maybe. No, I didn't get my Temu order. I didn't even get the shipping notification yet.
Oh, God. Hot Wasabi's making her sound like a child.
Medium? You feel I'm on the right path. Thank you. That's encouraging. I'm also a psychic. You're in danger. You guys are
Oh my God, a psychic said she's in danger.
Convinced we're going to Morocco, huh?
No, you're only going to go where there's THC. Because we already know you're jonesing. You're jonesing. That's why you're eating so much. So I'm going to guess, because of the Frankenweenie picture, that, now he's really doubled down with, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it anymore. No way. And that's got you all upset, just like when Nader refused to film with you anymore. I'm going to start wearing the Jafar ring because it looks really good on my finger. It really does. I like it. Anyway, so yeah, now you're eating your feelings, which you've always done in the past. So what's happening now is you're going to want that THC. So I'm going to guess you're going back to Thailand where it's really cheap and you already know the place.
There's lots of places he can go with his passport. Like some places with a visa, some places without. Hi. How's the no fast food? I didn't order anything today because I have things I like here. Sugarton is an actual place. I'm not really nervous now. I'm excited. I want to go.
No, you don't.
Sugarton. I do want to live. I want to go there. We want to do videos on the couples channel, yeah. I should have got some elephant pants or something in Thailand, but I don't know if they had my size.
See, she talked about the elephant pants in Thailand again.
Remember that mad one that turned on Chantal 1 minute up her butt? The next a reaction wannabe. Yeah, there's a few people like that. The cabs are here. What, yo mama? What do you mean? I have makeup.
Yo mama, I don't know why you're still grifting for her subs. They've got issues, dude. You don't want them over there. I mean, I feel bad you're only getting 1,000 views every time you put on a show in the garage. But honestly, yo mama, move on. I think you got some new characters you're reacting to. I think people are responding well to it. I don't know who they are. Haven't watched, but good for you. I hope it works out for you.
Makeup in my eye. Yeah, I'm happy to hit a 100K finally after 7 years, but I'm low-key a little afraid of how he bit me.
Yes, Thailand makes definite sense. And people are like speculating that the hamster didn't bite her, but one of those stray cats. That could be problematic, but whatever.
The New Jersey Shore reactor that reacts to you? I think I saw part.
The bite looked a little too big for a tiny little hamster. It really did. It just looked too big for a tiny little hamster. I think one of the stray cats bit her.
Yo mama, yeah. I think they're Delulu. They were like making fun of my wedding ring. Like, these people sound so salty. Like, who compares wedding rings? Well, look at mine.
Why not? So people can't compare wedding rings? People can't compare their body? But you can compare yourself to every one of us? Oh my God. Oh my God. It's not your voice. It's your chins. It's your red hair. She puts everybody down and compares herself to everybody. She compares herself to Amberlynn Reed, like all the women. She hates women. And if anybody wants to compare the ring on their own channel, she's over there making it about herself. She's making it about herself right here.
Like, who cares? Nobody cares. Nobody is jealous. Nobody cares. Get some engagement glasses because you need them. Because to say that I'm the one obsessed with FF Ghoul when she has...
You are absolutely obsessed with her. Just like you were Nods. Even when Nods moved in with Dee Dee, you literally had absolutely no self-worth. That you continued driving there and chasing him. Like, make that make sense. My God, what could be more embarrassing than the man that you fell in love with literally moving 2 hours away to go live with another woman to get away from you? And you still were in denial and drove there 4 times a week, driving them crazy. You pulled in her driveway on your birthday and told Nads he had to go to a hotel with you because it was your birthday. Like he was your property. Honest to God, you can't make this stuff up. I don't even know where her reality is.
Has 3 channels about me, and I don't have a single one. That's it. By the way, this is 24
Your whole channel is talking about her.
karat Arabian gold. Thank you very much. In Islam, we're told
That is not Arabian gold. Stop. Get out of here.
we really encourage
It's like you have a drawer full of them, different sizes.
to just ignore no matter what people say or do about you, and I should really need to learn that. What's with the
You've been saying that for 8 years. Yet here you are.
Becky Williams drama? You know what, yo mama, this person, I don't even know their name. Like, I don't know who they are. But they're so up FFG's ass that it's like, that all these
If you don't know somebody or who they are, how would you know if they were up FF? Are you jealous because they're trying to take your place of being up her ass?
actors that pop up are so looking for her approval. You know what I mean? Like,
That's what you're doing.
they're so up her butt. Like brown nosers. It's so funny. It's not really
When she goes live, she has 4,000 people that like her. You're lucky you can pull in 400.
content that I'm particularly interested in. A Beck Tello with Karina Kaboom, no offense, but it's not something that makes me go, oh yeah, I gotta watch that.
Oh, trust me, you watched it.
She spilled the tea. I hate when people do that.
Wait a minute, what? You hate when people break up with somebody and spill the tea? Can we even imagine what's coming if Salah breaks up with her? She will 100% be in Canada spilling the tea, just like she did with Nader and Didi and Didi's mom. Oh, and Allah and his wife.
I don't care who you are, what you did, but for like it depends. Like I don't like when people were in a relationship and then they spill all the tea.
What? So if Beck says that Amber Lynn was abusive, she can't talk about it even though it was her life story too? Oh, what is with these women? Like, she went and ran her mouth about Nader. Wow. I can't. This is all nonsense.
About that person, like, if you notice, I haven't done that to, like, BB or anything, because there was...
Only BB. You have slandered Pete. You have slandered Nads. You have actually slandered Salah, believe it or not. But you didn't slander BB. You must still have energy for BB. There's that.
There wasn't any tea. Like, it was a respectful end.
But you were disrespectful when you were filming and he was in the room. You rolled your eyes. You got mad at him because you're the queen. Everybody needs to bow down to your emotions. Oh, my God.
He was respectful. And same thing with Salah. Like,
I gave up my cats for you. You're a maskeen. You're a little boy. No, he's got a little Frankenweenie.
So, I don't like when people, like, do that. My Timo order's been shipped. I just got a notification.
Oh, my God. You'd think they were sending you a new car.
Oh, please come before I go. Please, please, please. They're up her butt and she doesn't care for any. Yeah, really, like, exactly. She wasn't rude or derogatory, but she just cleared some things up. Oh, okay. I don't know, like, I don't think I would go on and talk about my...
What, are you a reaction channel now? I'm trying to figure out, are we watching your life story or are we watching you talk about everybody else's life story? I'm so confused now. I mean, like, when we started watching you, we were watching you live we couldn't even wait. Oh, God, she gets up, goes, let's go get some coffee. Yes, let's go. I got to stop and get cat food. Let's do it. I'm going to check into a wig today. Go, girl, get that wig. What are we doing now? You sit on the couch, you put on way too much makeup. It looks ridiculous. It looks like literally like you've been beat up. And we're talking about everybody else on YouTube. Like, I'm really not into watching a reaction channel. So I'm sure there's other vloggers out there we could really have some fun with. But if you're going to be a reaction channel, okay. Could you tell us what's going on?
My ex in any way. Like, I know you're thinking, oh, the swordfish, but that's different. He needed
Oh my God, of course it's different if you do it.
to be outed, you know?
God, you are... I feel like her thoughts, let's picture it if we will, people. I feel like all her thoughts are just bubbles that pop in the air. They come out of her mouth, but they just pop in the air. It's just as it comes. Oh, here's a thought I'll say. Do you even put any effort into anything?
Like,
I know she wants to be a reaction channel. She thinks that's where the money's at. Well, the money used to be her until she changed. She changed her channel. That's what's got her. But she don't see it that way. She don't blame herself. She blames everyone else.
It needed to be, like, if I didn't talk about that online with you guys, even though I had a lot of trolls and a lot of people making fun of my situation with, like, crackhead Olympics or whatever, I still needed to talk to my beezers, like, when I was going through that.
Because you needed therapy and you didn't want to pay for it. You just wanted them to agree with you, just like now. If they don't agree with the way you treat your animals, then you block them. And why do you think your channel is flushing?
Like, or else I would have probably just, like, been really crazy. Where do you find these people? Like, they just...
Yes, I know. She was talking about FFG's private parts, which is... She must be missing women. I really think she prefers women, if you ask me. I think she would rather live Amberlynn Reed's life, but I don't know why she don't. She prefers it over men.
You just search... Like, if you just search my name, they probably just pop up, right?
Anyone want to search my name and see if they just pop up? My life with Natter? Oh my God, this is so weird.
Okay, I don't know. Anyway, it's not my business what Becky talks about. No.
Anyway, I gotta look at something real quick. Yeah, it's none of your business what Becky talks about. She don't even want your 2 cents. Neither is Amberlynn Reed. Neither one of them can stand you. I don't know why you don't get it. The only one that's tolerating you is, hold on, is your mama right now. I gotta look at something that was sent to me. Ooh, yes. Oh, there we go. Okay, I sent it. Yeah, sometimes you get good news during the day. Not always. Okay. What? Ruby Red Lips? Because she can't manipulate women, never has been able to. You are correct. FFG works her for views. Works for her views. Yeah. Like, you got to have a personality. You got to make your chat hang out together. You got to make your chat laugh. You got to take heavy stuff and make it light. But she just dumps and dumps and dumps on people. Even Amberlynn Reed is a covert. She knows how to just vlog her life, and whether you like it or not, she's going to keep living her life. Foodie can't do that. She literally works for the reaction channels. Like, if she gets angry at Salah, she will take it out on reaction channels. She doesn't take it out on Salah and then just let it go. It's crazy. Everybody's more entertaining than Foodie at this point. Everybody knows it. That's why they go to the reaction channels. They're there for the laugh. They're there for the camaraderie. Foodie's here for herself. She just wants to eat, and be miserable and dump that shit on her audience. She's done it to everybody in her life. She doesn't know any other way to live. And I'm sure she makes Salah absolutely miserable.
No, of course not. Only straight women get abused. Of course not. He was a community menace. Yeah, still is. But yeah, I find those people just need to grow up. What kind of person compares them? Like, this is what the thing is like, all of Girl World, all they do is compare themselves to me.
So let me get this straight. We compare ourselves to you. No, we use you as the influencer you tell us you are, to not eat like you, because we don't want to end up in the hospital with diabetes or our face swelling up beyond recognition, not being able to walk from the kitchen to the couch without being out of breath, not following doctors' advices. We don't want to be like you. So the only comparison we do is, where am I at in my space and in my health so I don't end up in her situation? So we thank you. I'm sorry you don't like it, but you're a cautionary tale.
Like that one weirdo who was like showing her body. Well, I'm not nearly as big as Foodie Beauty. Like, do you want a medal? Like, we need to give up.
So wait a minute. If we take care of ourselves, then we're the assholes, not the person who's eating 4 boxes of ice cream while they're on insulin as a diabetic on a public platform. So we are the influencers against what you're doing. Hypocrite! Hypocrisy you are.
Beauty medals or beauty cookies. Good for you.
No, I don't want any cookies. You eat them.
Good for you.
And they'll probably be stale.
You actually are, but good for you. You can be...
Nobody's your size except Amberlynn Reed. The end.
Do
Oh, and Hungry Fat Chick.
all you want. And then to make fun of my wedding ring, like, who cares? Like, honestly, it could be a friggin' ring pop, and I would help.
It is. It came in a little red velvet box, right? Yaba got sent the same ring in the little red box. So, yeah, you showed us when you had it on the table. Remember? That's why you got to take it off when you wash it. It's $18.98 from Temu.
Hell, I would like a ring pop. It could be an onion ring. I don't care. I'm not a shallow bee. So stupid. Beauty medals. Yeah, here you go. Anytime someone compares themselves to me.
Yeah, it could have been an onion ring and should have been happy.
Here's your medal that you're looking for.
Thank you. And here's the plaque. Here's the plaque you ordered off Amazon because you were probably denied for 100,000 views. It's the same plaque. Amazon, $80. Bloop. I just had to prove it because you know she got denied because of the being terminated once. They do not give you a plaque if you were terminated once.
Taking her foodie reaction talent to Kick. She has 5 channels dedicated to you. You're famous. I know, right? Yeah, I'm so uninteresting and boring, you know.
You are. You've actually turned into a reaction channel. You used to put out content. You used to work on it. We enjoyed it. Now you just want to fight with reaction channels. You're not Yo Mama. You're not even... Yo Mama has a style about him. You're not him. You can't do it. You don't have what it takes. They could write you a script all day long. You would not follow it because you're so angry and miserable. And it shows in every reaction.
No. I'm so uninteresting and boring that I deserve 5 channels. Yeah. I was watching something about that today. Like, people love drama. They love it, love it, love it. People flock to it.
Yeah, and that's why you used to make all the money you did. Because you had no problem being raw and real. And look at you now. You're literally trying to turn into somebody else. It's stupid. It's horrible. Yeah, and at least Yo Mama does parodies and dances and songs. You do nothing but eat.
Obviously, it's going to be content that gets the most views. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it always will be. People love to see other people miserable or being crapped on. It's just how it goes. Not literally crapped on, but you know. It's the only thing they can do, like mock my ring. I bet it was $5. I bet it was $5. And every time you would pause on her face, the trash champion lady, whoever that is, her face would be like this. Like in a permanent weird sneer. I'm not saying, look, I do watch some drama, so
You watch it all, Foodie. Oh my God. Why do you pretend like, is this so your subscribers will stay in a cage and they won't go out and watch other? Trust me, they watch all of us. And they laugh right along with us. Give me a break. You sound just like other channels that are like, oh, I don't watch any of them. Oh, please, you watch them all. You copy what they say. You copy what they do. You give me a break. How pathetic.
oh, I'm included in that. I'm not like exempting myself. That's how everybody likes it in a way. But to watch somebody like for like 3 hours just crap on somebody over and over.
You literally went 4 hours on Cuba Rage crapping on anyone and everything. Anything, everything, anyone, everyone, your own chat. Get out of here. You're such a hypocrite.
Or the same things. No, I couldn't do it. Oh, okay. Goodbye, Peter Princess. Good for you. You're trash. Goodbye.
And then you call people trash that don't agree with you. I can't wait to watch her channel just go down to Nodder's numbers. Maybe 4 people. I can name them right now. Watching her because they're over it. They're sick of it. They're tired of being yelled at. Like, you can agree to disagree. Or at least make it funny when you read them for filth.
Unwarranted high self-esteem? What does that even mean, Catsy? Like, people shouldn't have high self-esteem about themselves? Why should...
You have the lowest self-esteem I've ever seen on anyone. You literally cannot take one disagreement without calling somebody trash, or you look at their avatar and you put them down. She's a whole ass mess, is she not?
Should I not have high self-esteem, but they can't?
You have no self-esteem.
And why do they have the pass to talk so much shit when they're worse? But
Comparing yourself, you don't know how people can compare themselves, yet here we are. They're worse than me. No, we're not, ma'am.
I can't have high self-esteem. I don't care what you think. I have high self-esteem.
It sounds like you need it. Yeah, you need an ice cream. Shh. Shh. Shh.
Yes, I do. And it is warranted. Why is it overly high? Why? How? Please explain. Go on. High views is worth the drama. Not at all. Not at all.
Well, you're getting way less than half the views now. You went from 40,000 views to 12,000, now to 6. You looking at those numbers, girl? That's got to be frightening, especially when you've taken on a car and a sea view, a condo in Kuwait, and you've got the tax man in Canada breathing down your neck. Plus, you keep having these medical expenses. And God, we can't even talk about your takeout bill. Holy crap.
Nope. Oh, I knew they were going to say that. Goodbye, Pitch. Because
You can't, see, they can't even say anything. Goodbye.
you're overweight, you can't have self-esteem. That is such a moronic way to...
You are covered head to toe. You hid in alleys when you ate so people wouldn't judge you. You won't even go out in public in Kuwait. Get out of here. In Thailand, you wouldn't go back out after that woman couldn't believe you ate yourself to 9 months pregnant.
to think, and that's how they all are. I would not want those people in my audience whatsoever. Good riddance. You're toxic as fuck. No one gets
They're toxic. They're toxic.
to decide what someone's self-esteem is. What a shitty thing.
I know our filters are going in and out. They're expanding. They're compressing. It's a whole thing. It's like looking in a fun mirror.
To say. It doesn't even make sense in my brain that people think...
That's the problem. That's the problem. It doesn't even make sense in your brain why you need to go to diabetic classes. Make this make sense, Foodie. Oh my God, do you think diabetes is a joke? Oh my God, you're gonna FAFO. You're gonna FAFO.
think this way, so they can go be miserable somewhere else. You did say you were prettier than 90% of YouTube. Yeah, it's a joke. And beep, who cares if I'm beyond overweight? What does that matter?
Well, people are worried about your health. They said you always refer to yourself as overweight, ma'am. You are super morbidly obese. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? That's why they said you're more than overweight. They're being honest with you.
Can you explain what that matters? Like, what does that fucking matter?
Well, even if they told you why it matters, you'll still block them. So what's it matter?
Seriously, what does that matter?
It doesn't.
Like, people are so shallow and disgusting.
You just talked about every time you've seen a baby, you want to breastfeed them. That's disgusting. You just talked about FFG's privates. That's disturbing. Oh my God.
Just because you're overweight, you're not pretty? Sorry, that's not true. What?
You only look at your face. You have covered your entire body now.
Whatsoever. Or you're not worthy to have self-esteem about yourself? Do you know that being fat, having fat does not make a person who they are?
Yeah, it does. It makes you diabetic. Because you're super morbidly obese. Maybe it's time you work that into your brain. Your body's failing you. It has nothing to do with the popularity contest. Medically, your body is failing you. And you know the end result of that? Well, I guess you'll FAFO.
Like, get a life. Stupid. Anyway, most of the audience isn't overweight. Yeah, and most of the reactors are too. And horrible people. And you can't change that. They are so
Well, okay.
toxic. I know, they want, exactly, SB. They want you to feel worthless. So they make little digs like that.
No, that's how you interpret it. When people are made to feel sorry for you when you have a health emergency and you tell people, I'm never going to abuse my body again, and if I do, call me an effing idiot. And then you turn around and shame them when they call you an effing idiot.
Like, you shouldn't feel good about yourself. That's basically what that cat person was saying. You don't
feel good about yourself. You can't go in the heat. You can't walk outside. You can't walk down a flight of stairs. You don't feel good. You know it. You're just being defiant.
have a right to feel good about yourself. What? Do these people not hear themselves? So
You slapped on 4 coats of makeup, added filters, and cover yourself head to toe. You don't feel good about yourself. Trust me.
dumb. These people need to be put in their health. It's a health concern, okay? So you can have health problems and still have self-esteem.
No, that's not what they're saying. That's not what they're saying. What does self-esteem have to do with your body's failing? It's time to get busy. What does that got to do with anything?
Like, can't those two things
I know.
be...
Now society has to find super morbid, obese food addicts attractive or hot. I think this is all for Salah. This is all for Salah. He had pictures in his phone again. That's what's happening.
True? How do I clearly not feel good about myself? Tell me about
Oh my God, I could make a whole manifesto.
myself that you know nothing about. Go on. Please. Somebody just said I have high self-esteem, and then someone else just said I don't feel good about myself. Which is it? There's a lot of overweight people here. She's pathetic. I have nothing to say about her. Imagine that being like your highlight of the day. Rage, rage. You need to...
That's all you've done for 3 days now. Is rage at your people, rage at all the reaction channels, rage, rage, rage. That can't be good for your blood pressure.
Check yourself. You take, like, just to remind you, you take pictures, sexual pictures of yourself in your daughter's butterfly mirror in her bedroom. How about you...
That is really weighing on your mind, isn't it, Foodie? That's creepy. I think you liked what you saw. I really think she's more into women than men. I am literally coming to this conclusion. And she cannot bully women. She cannot buy women. And I think that bothers her. I think she really likes women more than men. I'm beginning to believe this. I really do. I really, really do. I think she's more attracted to women. For real. I don't want to hear about Breezen's daughter. I can't stand when she talks about kid. Whoa. What's going on with the skin on your forehead? What? Did you get burned? Are those pockets? Is that adipose pockets? Oh my. You're getting a Tammy Slayton forehead. Oh my God. Yeah, he's been caught again. I think so. That twice with the Dee Dee. Twice. I'm beginning to believe she wanted Dee Dee to pick her, not Nods.
Two degenerate people? That's bad
My God, she's still talking about people.
parenting, too. It was like a kitty mirror.
My God, she's still talking about that? Boy, she really liked that picture. She probably saved it on her phone. Or Salah did.
Disgusting. Oh, she's raging. Oh, okay. But she's waiting for me to rage, but she's raging. Deplorable human. You need to be scraped from the internet. Ugh, all of them are disgusting. Grow watermelons? Imagine I was exposed for all of that stuff. And
You were in a bathtub with marshmallow peeps stuck to your naked body. Stop it.
Imagine the amount.
Who took picture of a whisk? Chantal took pictures of a whisk between her flapjacks. Oh my God, I'm so glad you all seen that and I didn't. What? Oh my God. Oh.
Amount of streams they did on me, blaming me for Karate Joe, and he was just.
Nobody blamed you for Karate Joe. What they blamed you for was you kept talking to him after he was exposed. The end. Jeez. How does she get everything so twisted?
He never said I had Pippi long nipples or roast beef and cheddar or something like that.
That's what you said about Dee Dee.
My daughter's mirror when you're trying to project sexy. It's disgusting and.
No, your beezers like to get you talking about stuff that could get you yeeted off the YouTubes.
Yo, you're coming on strong. Like
She did not spank her butt with a spatula. On OF? What hasn't she done on this platform?
psychotic.
Or I should just say the internet.
Weird. Voila. She skips forward in the sniping. Aww. But she can say whatever she wants. She can have a whole channel that.
Your cat needs to be brushed. Don't you have better things to do than lay on like a seal on the couch and react to women that you want to be with?
Dedicated to trying to make.
I think she's so jealous of Kybella too. Definitely.
People rage. F you, Breezy, you freaking weirdo. Degenerate weirdo. She's a complete dog. You gronk. Oh, Louisa, you mean like what they're doing? Trying to improve their lives? Are you kidding?
Louisa said, why don't you just work on improving your life? You're not a reaction channel, Chantal. You're a vlogger. Representing a culture in Kuwait. Yet, we have not seen any of that culture. She cannot cook Arabic food. She cannot speak the language. She spent 2 years absolutely obsessed with YouTube reaction channels. She has not done anything to even interest us in whatever she's doing.
Who spends more time on who here on this platform, you idiot?
You are at this point.
Who spends
We're reaction channels. You're a vlogger.
more time on who? How many channels?
In 3 days, she must have blocked about 12 people.
People have about me in videos versus me? No, exactly. So I do live my life. I'm getting ready to travel.
It's, oh my God, it's been 10 months or 11 months since you traveled the last time. We haven't done anything since then.
What are they doing? Making fun of
Reacting to your content.
my ring like it frickin' matters.
Her fake ring that we're supposed to believe is Kuwaiti or whatever, Kuwaiti gold. He has never even bought her like gold and diamond earrings. Oh, it's because I wear a hijab. Or necklace. No, she gets some cheap looking thing from the frickin' Temu. She gets Temu jewelry. That's not how it works there, ma'am.
Oh, I'm pissing people off. I love it. Goodbye.
You don't piss anybody off. It's hysterical to watch.
Loser. They're all nothing but leeches. Leeches! I'll do what I want, Milo's mom. You have a problem with it? Goodbye.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Salah, you have found yourself a delicate petal. But with all the things you've done in the background, you get the energy you deserve. I hope you have a wonderful time with your goddess.
I can't say where I'm traveling to. They probably don't even have a passport.
It's gonna have THC, we know that.
Or some of them with criminal
So you can chill the hell out.
records.
She always gets buggy when she hasn't had her THC for a while. She is so used to self-medicating since she was a teenager. And the food ain't working. The food is sending her into an early grave. So she needs something else. And I'm telling you right now, she is not going to go somewhere that's dry. No way, no how.
Probably can't even leave the country. Can you imagine Kaya going on a date with her friggin' schmex offender husband on to like Niagara Falls or something? I don't know. To a Red Lobster for dinner? Degenerates! Why do they use your pic to clickbait us? Because they can't get views. I saw a message me and said I look pretty.
Somebody messaged me and told me I look pretty. Is that all it took to calm you down? I would have done it hours ago. Hi, Rebecca Natabucky. Thank you. Oh my God, with this one.
It's grade school behavior, exactly. No, my
No, they were talking about you. This is grade school behavior.
family will never come here. No.
You were like the one nobody picked when you were in gym and you had to play dodgeball. Nobody picked you, right? You didn't get picked for the cheerleading squad because you couldn't kick your leg up. We already know. We've seen your personality many, many times. Nobody wanted to sit next to you on the bus because you smelled like pee. I don't know. Something.
My mom hates flying on planes, and 13 and a half hours?
Yeah, why should your mom come see you? You chose to go to Kuwait and leave her.
Gosh. I don't know about that. I used the whitening toothpaste today. Anyways,
Well, return it.
I'm trying. I really don't want to talk about these frigging people anymore.
Yes, people, we still have face cream in the store. Let's sell out. That'd be great.
Like, I want to ignore. I hate.
You've said this forever, but whenever you're into your feelings and you're angry and you go live and slap on all your makeup, it's all to get Salah's attention. You're mad at him, so you take it out on all of us. We know. You're well aware that we are the only ones that keep your name in the algorithm at this point.
Hate giving them attention, what they crave, what excites them. And I don't want to be like them. I don't want to lower myself.
Sorry, sweetheart. You're already there.
And
I'm already there.
be an
Take a look around.
ugly person in reply. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. What the heck is the point? It never ends. It never
Well, obviously, it makes you feel good, sweetheart. It makes us feel good. It's fun.
ends. Look at the beefs going on in the friggin' drama community.
My God, you spent all day on YouTube? I was out all frickin' day. You are honed into everything.
Like, since before I started YouTube, I remember watching that crap. It never ends. So
why did you start YouTube then? If you're like, ooh, I don't like this YouTube. It just doesn't end. People are mean. It's dramatic. Then why'd you ever start a channel?
ending it. After today, that's it.
Oh, sure, Jan. After today, that's it. That's it, after today.
Who cares what these people think? I don't care if they think I'm a friggin' P-word. I don't care if they think I'm an animal abuser.
Okay, that'll come up in court. I don't care what they think, Judge, but I'm gonna sue for defamation. I can't with you.
I don't care if they don't like how I take care of my pets. I don't care if they think I'm fat. I don't care if they think I'm ugly. I don't care what they think. Like, in general, I don't either. So, you know what? I don't care if they're hypocrites. The never-ending story, exactly. I'm just not gonna care.
We shall see. Today's another day.
It's a part of being on YouTube. It's so disgusting.
She is definitely a professor with a PhD in psychology. She is definitely worth studying. But I'm going to tell you, I have watched every episode I've ever watched of 600 Pound Life. This is the addiction talking. This is the addiction. The addiction is so strong that reality does not exist. It's unbelievable. Like every single one of them. And that's what I have to remind myself when I watch her, that literally this is just like real life, never ending 600-pound life person.
Social media in general.
It would take a team. That's true.
Everybody just flocks to drama and hatred.
Yeah, and so do you. What's your argument? So do you. You live for it.
Nobody cares, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just...
Why are we supposed to care? We ain't all supposed to meet each other, take each other out to dinner for poutine, right? We're not supposed to be besties. We are a group of people. We are an audience watching a show. Right now, you're trying to be a reaction channel. Just pick a lane. We don't care. We'll move on to another vlogger.
Just pathetic. I'm mad at myself, too, for, like, just always falling for it. Yeah.
Yeah, our lives are boring. So is yours. That's why you're in the drama. You're as bored as we are. There's just something about your kids are grown. They've moved out of the house. Or let's say your kids are at school. And you want to watch your favorite soap opera. Every soap opera known to man that ran on the TV for 50 plus years is all about drama. Duh. Is this really that hard for you?
How is she going to call me obsessed? She's the one sniping me. If she left me the F alone and did...
Well, sniping's actually a term for video games. But if you're live and we want to react to you, we have every right to do it. You don't make the rules. Maybe you should do a members only live and then release it to the public after it's over. Oh, let's try our business brain. Business brain.
Didn't ever talk about me, do you think I would come on here and go, oh, Breezy, like, I don't care who you are, you're a nobody. You're literally irrelevant and nobody likes you.
What are you, 12? You out on the playground? You were the bully. You're irrelevant and nobody likes you. Your parents told me you're adopted. They're not your real mommy and daddy. Oh, and P.S. there's no Santa Claus or Easter Bunny. I could see you doing that. That's who you are.
Maybe a few weirdos because they hate me, that's it. They have no power if you don't give them any attention. I'm afraid to be like these people, like to never, ever grow as a person. And
I am absolutely petrified of being you for one day where I can't walk around, go out the front door with my car keys, or walk across that parking lot to the beach and lay by the water. I'm absolutely petrified to live one day in your life.
I want to be better. Like, I don't want to be like these people. Like, I'm afraid to be 75 in my home making fun of a fat woman all day.
What does age have to do with personality? I would hate to see you not make it to 75. I would hate for you to make it to 75 and still be on YouTube doing exactly what you put other people down for. But each his own. You're not going to bully her off the platform. Leave T and Sass alone.
Being like a bulldog, a rabid bulldog.
I would rather be a rabid bulldog than a seal laying on the couch because I can't do anything.
An English bulldog. You're absolutely disgusting. Does a carrot look familiar?
Okay, so when you make fun of people, it's comedy. When they make fun of you, it's bullying. Got it?
I kill you, Foodie Beauty. You wish you could have a carrot. So shut it. You're dusty, okay? That's why we call you T and...
I know, T and Sass is not well. God bless her. Can everyone put a heart in the chat for T and Sass? I love her sass. She's adorbs.
Dust. Missy, there's like an 80-year-old woman. And
keep this up, Foodie, and see if you even make it to 45.
80-year-old woman who makes fun of me every day for years now. I swear.
She doesn't make fun of you. She can't stand you. She absolutely cannot stand you. There's a difference.
She's like 80.
And she is still alive.
Reminds me exactly of Reverend Kane from Poltergeist 2 and 3.
And you suck at reacting. You're not even funny. All your references are to cartoon shows and stupid shit.
It's uncanny. They're twins. Does anyone watch that? I don't know.
Yes, Foodie doxed her daughter. Yep. And T and Sass got life-threatening emails. From Foodie and her crew.
Probably not. Probably like few hundred people. Anyway, I don't want to be 80 and just doing like that kind of trauma.
Oh, you will be. You're unemployable, but you're not going to live to 80 at the rate you're going. I'm sorry, but it is a fact. It's a medical fact.
On YouTube, if I make it to that age, yeah, true. If
Yeah, you think this is fun and games.
I sound and look like that at 80, no, I don't want to. Thank you. I'm not
You will. You will.
moving back to Canada. There's a lot of people moving out of Canada right now. It's expensive. Why are you obsessed with my aunt, strawberries and cream? She's fine. Like, with everything what? What are you talking about? Just want to say people.
Yeah, she did call T and Sass's daughter fat. And she said she had no right to talk about her because her own daughter was fat. Yeah, she's just vile. We don't look at her as some sort of influencer or that she's a moral compass. She's a cautionary tale.
People like Breezy come on here acting though, but behind the scenes they're a total mess. Look at Breezy on medication now because she's so miserable chasing YouTube every day.
Could you please explain this 20-year gap in your resume? Well, I was busy eating my legs off. Good one, Teddy. That's a good one. She wheels in for an interview.
She had the nerve to even say in her mouth, like the words come.
Oh my God, she's lone again and went live. Literally has put out more content being alone. This guy is done with her. He is done with her. He is done with her. He is done with her. It is 10:30 at night and he is not home again. Honest to God, there's no freaking way. Listen, she's like, okay, she's one of those people that's fun to watch and laugh at once in a while. But me spending all day, even thinking about her, would make me nuts. Make me nuts. Oh my God. If she says she was on YouTube, that's an instant no hire. Oh, they even Google her real name. They're gonna see all the nasty shit she's done. Oh my God, she's exhausting. She is that petulant child that you can't wait till they find themselves and get out of the house, right? I'm telling you, the family's like, thank God she's still in Kuwait. You know what I'm saying? They're all living their lives, making memories, putting, collages on the wall without her in them, right? They're just like, whatever. Bye. Yeah. She's trying to take my views. I actually went up in views. Oh my God, I'm going to go see how many views she has. If 5 people went. Well, that tells you a teardrop left. I gotta see.
Thank you.
Oh, quite thank you. What has she got? 167 in there. Oh my God. She's got 2 members. 2 members. Honestly. Let's make this chat green. How many's in her chat? 100. Now 180. Oh my God. You got some trolls in there though. Oh my God. The 5 viewers came back plus 5. Cautious observer, welcome to the Willies. Oh my God, there's nothing funner than this. This is like a sport at this point. I'll give you a poop bunch or a punch with a fart. Let's get the likes up. How many likes she got? Oh my God, this is so funny. I can't with her. How pathetic. This is as pathetic as the frickin' villa. Can you imagine being all the way in another country with a man who doesn't eat with you. You have your own bedroom. This is Kuwaiti Pete's. Honestly, I don't even think he sleeps there. He won't even stream with her anymore. He's been exposed for sending his junk pictures, and I mean junk, to other women. He's been caught with photos of women in thongs on his phone and all kinds of naughty stuff. He's extreme when it comes to his, let's just say, intimate ideas of love. Freak show. Like Pete's. Oh my God. This is pathetic. She's looking rough too, by the way. I think they're, I mean, look at her. What is happening? This is how you do a show. You throw on a hijab fresh out of bed with CPAP marks on your face. This is her family. This is her therapist, her family, her only friends, and the only thing she got going on. She's threatening another lawsuit that won't happen. Of course she is. I thought she was done talking about it. I have a gifted membership. Thank you. Thank you for gifting memberships. Right now, the goats are down. They've passed away. We got to get a new goat. Salah's not even pretending to not cheat anymore. He ain't even coming around her. He ain't even coming around her. I think she's going to travel home. Solo. I will be so thrilled if she shows up in Canada, back to life. Oh my God. I will be so thrilled. Forever and ever. Amen. Listen, she can't afford a lawyer. Who's sliding in Breezy's DMs? Salah? I wouldn't be surprised. He liked that picture in that little kitty mirror.
Thanks.
Meow, meow.
Ray, I don't have any plans to come to Canada right now, but you know.
Oh, I have it slowed down. Everybody thinks she might be going to Canada alone.
Never know in the future. Jessica Stanton, welcome.
Oh my God. Everybody, we need to put hearts in the chat. Cammy girl is down for the count. She's sick.
But today's was Taco Tuesday. Hi, YouTube lover.
Let me guess. She ate 12 tacos. Big surprise.
So excited to see where you travel to. How many kilos of seed?
If it's Thailand again, everybody's going to be like, ugh, living next to the 7-Eleven.
Well, we only had a half kilo last time we stocked up.
Her live is every day's Taco Tuesday for her. You know what I mean? And Ramen Noodle Day. I just don't feel she's going to Morocco or Malaysia because they don't have THC legal. I feel like she's going to chase the TLC. Or THC. TLC. Don't go chasing waterfalls, baby. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Chicken wieners and those cheesy sandwiches. It's cheap to go there. They've been there. They can get high all day. I'm sorry. But I really believe that. You don't think they'll go back to Thailand after getting stuck? Well, that was because of the tourist visa. It was the tourist visa. Oh, thank you, Blinky. That had nothing to do with anything except a tourist visa. Now, and she had to get lab work, right, to come back. It was all that. But he was enjoying the shit out of it. He met people at the pool. He took his night walks past the crazy Russian girl strip clubs. He got to, you know, they got to get all wild out on whatever they were on at the wax museum. So why wouldn't they go back? Do you think she wants to go somewhere where she can't have THC? I don't, and walk around and see the sights? No, I don't believe it one day. I think she wants to green out. Maybe it'll take an edge off the eating. I don't know. The ladyboys, right? Hashtag ladyboys. She used to, Barry. But she destroyed her channel. She used to make 12 to 20 grand a month. She destroyed her channel. I think she's going to Canada. I feel like she is. And I don't think he's going. If he is, no. Because well, I know she don't want him in Canada. I know she don't want him in Canada. Let me tell you why. Because it's westernized. Men can go to the bars with the women. She won't go to the bar. Oh my God. What if he got approved for a study visa? What if he finally got approved for that study visa? Yeah, I'm picking that too, Jay. He either got the study visa permit and they're going to Canada together, or they're going to Thailand. I think she couldn't get her visa renewed or extended, and Pete has money, so Canada it is. Well, actually, her new visa isn't even due till the beginning of October. So the fact that they're leaving in August, they recommend in Canada, if you're coming to Canada and you're on a study permit, that you come ahead of school classes starting, which would be January probably. It's too late for classes now, to get yourself settled. Everybody's saying Morocco. No, it's not legal there. We looked it up. THC is illegal. So same with Malaysia. The place she goes has to have recreational cannabis. Yup. It's legal in Nepal. Now that would be a place she could go. If she went back to Canada alone, oh yeah, she would beg Pete's for an apartment and get for him to get them an apartment. Chat baby, thank you for the gifted membership. Get a poop punch. Yeah, I seen that. It's legal in Nepal. No, you can. Syrians can. Yes, they can. They can get a study permit, and his dad is a bigwig at a university. He could probably pull the strings and get him over there on a study visa. Absolutely. And then I found out once they finish school and they graduate, they can actually apply for a permanent residency if their career is needed in Canada. So yeah, that's a door. There you go, Whitebird. It could be Nepal. How many hours away is Nepal from Kuwait? Let me see. That'll tell us too. It's a 5-hour flight. Oh no. Yeah, 5-hour flight from Kuwait to Nepal. That's a pretty short flight. It's better than 13 hours. She can't fly that far. No, she cannot. We know this is true. Hi, May. Hashtag May. Hashtag May. Justice for May. Yeah, it's called a staycation anyway. All she does is point me to the hotel room and bring me snacks to put in the drawer. That's it. That's her vacation. Double up the compression socks. Imagine her walking around Nepal. Let's look at a video of Nepal, shall we? THC's legal, right? I'm gonna see. Is THC legal in Nepal? Illegal. Per Nepal's law, cannabis use, possession, and cultivation are completely illegal and punishable by law. So no, Nepal is not. Nope. I'm telling you, she's going to Thailand. Nope. It's illegal. Okay, she ain't going there. She's gonna go where the THC is. It's probably Thailand. Surprise, we're back in Thailand. I'm not surprised. It's the only place you can get high without being put in prison. Anyway, let's look. Let's see what Nepal looks like. Oh, pretty. Or not. Wow. All right, hold on. I'll let you just look at the... I'm not going to click on the whole video, but there's like 10 best places to go. She's not about nature, right? Thailand has not changed their policy yet. They said not until late 2024. I've looked at it twice. There's a whole thing to the study permit, and I believe they've been working on it for months because I seen what he needs to do, and his dad could help push that through. So yeah, it's only a 13-week approval thing, and all the things he needs to do. So there's Nepal. I just read it's not legal. Literally just read that it's not legal in Nepal. It's actually punishable by imprisonment. So anyway, it is what it is. Wherever she ends up, we'll be there. He's going to get a music degree. Well, he's got to get a degree that he could get a residency in Canada when he's done with school. So it has to be something that's needed in Canada. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, can you imagine the shit show that would happen if they went there? Like the whole thing between Michael and Angela. Once she got him to the United States, he freaking hid. He don't want to be with her. All right, I'll look it up. I'm up in a little window. I can't see anything. I'll go into the Euro news. Do not ever use Wikipedia for anything. Okay, just piss off. This was as of September 7th. On Friday, a health ministry drug control committee approved the proposal, which would see cannabis only allowed for medical and research purposes. The proposition is set to be submitted to the Office of the Narcotics Control Board this week, and if agreed on, will take effect on January 1st, 2025. It is still legal. You wasted my time. I told you I've looked this up 3 times. It's still legal. I can't imagine her traveling anywhere either without cannabis. It's the only time she, quit freaking out about everything. You know what I'm saying? They did say cannabis. They did say cannabis. Anyway, so I'm going to let you guys go. It's 4 o'clock. She's like, no, Morocco's illegal. THC and cannabis are illegal in Morocco. Well, he would have to be approved for his degree. Canada would be funny. You guys have a wonderful day too. I'm glad you could have some laughs and, of course, be irritated by her nonsense and her double talk and her mental Olympics and her always thinking she's right and everybody else is wrong, and her mistreatment of cats and animals and all that shit. Hopefully we can get on to something better, but if not, you know, it's our soap opera. What are we going to do? All right, guys, I love y'all. Have a fantabulous day, and thank you so much for your orders in the Etsy store. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Welcome, new members. Thank you for the thumbs up as you leave and as you came in, and thank you for just wanting to hang out with me. I love it, and every day I look forward to seeing you guys. Amen. Bye, guys.